This is an extremely important announcement that has been made by Dr. Harald Seiz, the CEO and founder of Karatbars International. And the announcement's in German, but we have closed caption or translation down below. And I'm going to do my best. I'm going to actually turn the sound down in German. You can watch it in the original if you'd like. But I just want to sort of paraphrase or help people to understand what he is saying, because actually the transcription is not so great. So I'll jump in. I'll have the sound turned down a little bit, and I'll just kind of talk over him. Hopefully this will be helpful to you, and you can watch the original. You know, it's only 7 minutes and 45 seconds, so you can take a little bit of time and watch it yourself. But this is a long-awaited announcement from Harald Seiz concerning a number of topics, but most notably the launch of a massive and very important new cryptocurrency called a stable coin. He's going to use the terminology security coin, but stable coin and security coin means the same thing, whether you're talking in German or in English. But let's listen to this now.
Liebe Geschäftspartner, mein Name ist Harald Seiz und als
So my name's Harald Seiz, CEO of Karatbars International.
möchte ich Ihnen
I'd like to share the latest news with you. That's what this is all about. Very exciting.
Am 1. Juli wird
So starting this coming week,
Partnerfirma, unser Cash Gold,
on July the 1st, there will be a corporate announcement on the 1st, a whole new platform for a security coin. That means a stable coin will be launched. The stable coin is based in gold, and it has the value of 0.1 grams of gold, and it comes with all the necessary licenses. So let me just stop. Those of you that don't know what Karatbars is, we have this stuff called cash gold, and cash gold is literally gold. It has a 1/10 of a gram of gold, you know, nominal value of about $6, perhaps, whatever the market value is. That's the key point. And this will now be digitalized and put on the blockchain. So a small little amount of gold will be put on the blockchain. The actual gold will be kept, as he will explain in a minute, in a vault in Switzerland, and will be audited by a major Swiss accounting firm. But we will be able to starting July 1st, and I'm doing this on the 27th of June. So we've got just a couple of days, and then we'll have a training webinar and more information starting next Wednesday. But this is the first step. So this is what he's talking about, cash gold. And this is going into the blockchain and becomes now a new cryptocurrency, a stable coin, or what he refers to in German as a security coin. It's the same thing.
Ende Juli können Sie die Coins
so you can buy this new cryptocurrency from July 1 to July 30. That's a really critical key point. So pay attention to those deadlines, and you'll be able to access that. And then he now talks about a pre-market and a second market. And this is absolutely critical. This is something that's hard to explain in a short video. The pre-market is when you buy the original stable coin backed by gold, this stuff. The second market is when you then sell your coins. And here you pay attention. You'll get a small commission every time so imagine if you bought, if you just bought this and then it went out into the public, and every time someone used it, every time it was bought and sold, exchanged for something else, you got a small commission on it. That's what he's telling you today. And so pay attention, because this is a new cryptocurrency, and every time it's bought and sold forever afterwards, you get a small commission. Now he's going to explain what that means, but understand that this is a forever for you, a passive income opportunity. Pay attention. Okay, so that what he means by the pre-market is when you buy it the first time. Secondary market is what he's talking about. It's a second market there, but it's a secondary market. That's when this one, let's say you exchange this for one stable coin, one UNV as we might call it. You exchange this 1/10 of a gram of gold for one UNV. Then you sell that to somebody else. and that person sells it, and that person sells it, and that person sells it. You're going to get a commission every time it's sold. So that's pretty amazing when you consider the fluidity of the market. Now, that's a secondary market. All right, so now we've established that, let's move on.
Einen Second Market. Zuerst können Sie im Pre-Market kaufen. Für jeden gekauften Coin erhalten Sie 0,02% Fee. Das heißt, Sie kaufen zuerst den Coin, nachdem Sie den Coin verkauft haben, erhalten.
So, as you just explained, you buy this first, and every time it's sold on a cryptocurrency market forever, you will get a 0.02% commission. And you get this transaction fee. Let's imagine that this now becomes a cryptocurrency. It's based on gold, 1/10 of a gram. That cryptocurrency will have the value of 1/10 of a gram of gold. Every time it's sold, you'll get that same transaction fee for life. So this one cryptocurrency that you buy actually has your DNA or your brand. It's coded to you forever. So if you can imagine the first Bitcoins, imagine, when they were being produced or being mined. And imagine if you had one of the first Bitcoins, and then imagine how many times that Bitcoin has been bought and sold, 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 bought and sold for the 12 years since Bitcoin started. And you got a 0.02% commission. That, folks, is what's on offer here. All right, let's go on.
Sie für diese Coins lebenslang diese Transaktionsgebühr. Ein Beispiel. Sie kaufen
So here's an example. You buy 1,000 of these,
Wenn sich die Coins
and if it's sold 100 times, you get 0.02% for every transaction. So it's bought, it's sold, you get a commission. And let's imagine you bought $5,000 worth of this gold and converted it into this new cryptocurrency, the UNB, and you'd have a 0.02% every time that it's transacted, and that would result in about €1 per transaction if you had that many.
0,2% Fee ergibt dies €1 pro Transaktion. Bei 100 Transaktionen ergibt dies
So 100 transactions would be €100, about $110.
In Ihrem Backoffice und können.
So if you're a Karatbars affiliate, as he's saying, you can buy this in your back office. You can buy the UNB, this stable coin, security coin, as they call it in German, and you can exchange it on different platforms around the world. It will be offered on various exchanges. Karatbars already has 15, 16, 17 exchanges, and you'll be able to exchange. And I'm holding this up. This represents a cryptocurrency. Now think of this as a cryptocurrency now, as I'm using this just as an illustration. The cryptocurrency is invisible, right? Just like most of our dollars are ledger accounts, not visible.
Es auf der Partnerplattform selbstständig umtauschen. Die Plattform
So this is based on smart contracts. These are automated contracts. And smart contracts are the thing of the day, right? It's based on the software. So now from let me go back. Actually, I missed the dates. I think it's the 30th. So the pre-sale is from July 1 to July 31st. And then until October 15th, I believe it is. Yeah. So from July 30th, the end of July to October 15th, you'll be able to exchange gold inside of our system. Various this kind of gold, you'll be able to exchange it for a cryptocurrency. There's a first mover advantage. So if you do it in the month of July, you get more. First mover advantage, that's always the case. And it's going to be the case here. I think he'll give us a little bit of detail. We'll get it broken down a little bit more on Wednesday.
Juli bis 15. Oktober ist der freie Umtausch des Goldes für unsere Affiliates im Pre-Market auf der Plattform.
So we'll be able to get this between now and the 15th of October within the Karatbars system. After the 15th of October, this will be out in the market, and the market will decide the values of that. So, the price of gold can change. Most of us expect the price of gold to go up. So the value of your stable coin, your security coin, as they call it in German, could go up, could go down. It will depend on what the market does. but most gold experts are expecting the price of gold to go up. So, you know, if that's your expectation as well, you make that decision yourself. But this new cryptocurrency, I'm going to call it the UNB, Univol, because that's a term we use in Karatbars, and it might be the term they're using. The UNB would then be traded for other cryptocurrencies, right? So you could buy and sell, and every time it's bought and sold for one or the other, you get that commission, right? So you're a founding member, your DNA is in it.
Handeln am freien Markt eröffnet und ermöglicht Top 10 Kryptowährungen gegen den Goldcoin zu handeln.
So a stable coin is used in trading. Currently, there's a US dollar-based stable coin. Let me grab a US dollar just to give you that comparison. There's a US dollar. This is called Tether, and this is used a lot for trading. But the value of the dollar, as we know, is being inflated by it being printed so much. The value of gold can't be printed. So the value of the dollar, Tether stable coin, will continue to drop as more and more dollars and as the inflation kicks in. Gold, on the other hand, continues to rise in value as the rest of the economy sinks in value. That's the intrinsic value of gold. So a gold stable coin should be an extremely valuable piece to have in today's global volatile economy. And we expect a lot of people to want to start to trade their other cryptocurrencies and use the stable coin, gold, as a measure instead of the dollar, which will be declining. That would be smart if you're a trader. You'd want to exchange it for gold, which has a stable value, instead of exchanging it for dollars, which have a declining value. That's the basic proposition here.
Das Gold ist hinterlegt.
So the gold is deposited in the bank, also in a security company such as, this is wrongly translated, it's not Brings, it's Brinks. And then this is what they announced before. It will be audited monthly by a top Swiss accounting auditing firm. And so that's it pretty much for the stablecoin. He'll have one or two other announcements, but now he's going to talk about the other cryptocurrency, the KBC. This is the one that was launched in 2018. It had a hard fork with our other cryptocurrency, the KCB, in January this year, and we're now ready because our blockchain is fully ready. We're actually, for complex reasons, there was kind of too much KBC out in the market. So what he's going to describe to you now is a program where they're going to incentivize us to exchange KBC for also this new stable coin backed by gold. So let's see this. And now he's going to talk about, for the KBC, the company's implementing a complex and massive program to increase the value of the KBC. And one of the things you do is by decreasing the available amount. So KBCs, they're going to let you sell back your KBCs for this new gold-backed stable coin and give you extra value or premium value. So that's what he's going to explain to you now. So all affiliates and people that have purchased the KBC will have a great opportunity.
Und Investoren erhalten eine großartige Gelegenheit. Ab dem 1. Juli können Sie auf Karatbit den KBC hinterlegen.
So again, from the 1st of July, what you can do if you have not put your KBC on Karatbit, I think most of us have done that, but some people may have taken it off. If you didn't do it already, you can deposit it on Karatbars exchange, which is called Karatbit. And you'll get a bonus when you deposit that KBC on Karatbit and do what he's going to invite you to do. Now, it's your call whether you do that or not. But you'll get a bonus in this newly put together blockchain. So again, using the same 5,000 euro example, a little over be $5,500 more or less with the current exchange rate between the euro and the dollar. You deposit KBCs are worth about $5,000 in the first 4 weeks. So there's an incentive in the beginning. If you do in the first 4 weeks, 5,000 euros.
In 4 Wochen unseres Bonusprogramms KBCs im Wert von 5.000 Euro einzahlen.
So you would get a premium amount. So you'd get 6,250. So 5,000 becomes 6,250 in the new stable coin. So you can actually use your KBC to buy this new stable coin. So that's pretty cool. And that stable coin goes out into the open market again on October the 15th, as you said before.
Im Wert von 6.250 € auf unserem neuen Mainnet. Das Programm wird 14 Wochen laufen und Sie
So
erhalten
the program is for 14 weeks. It's a exchange program between KBC and the new stablecoin. So there'll be a 25% bonus when you exchange it in the first month, 1st of July to the 31st of July. Then 15% bonus in August, 10% in September,
30. September und 7,5%
and 7.5% for the first 2 weeks of October before it goes on the open market. So the main net coin is Univol, and then there will be an accreditation bonus. Your bonus, so you'll get credits. You'll exchange 5,000 for an amount depending on when you exchange it. Right, you get more if you exchange it early. You get some, good amount if you do it later, but you get more, money, love, speed, action takers get rewarded. All right, and this is to reduce the supply of the KBC through implementing the new blockchain. That's a really bad translation right down as it says there, but you get the idea, I hope.
Unserem Programm zur Reduzierung des Supplies ist die Implementierung unserer neuen Blockchain enthalten. Dies basiert auf einer
So as explained, this is based on secure, decentralized blockchain technology and done on a proof of stake, which is a standard thing in cryptocurrency. And then you get compensation. So there are, for the KBC, those of you that have KBC, and some of you have nodes, master nodes, full nodes, different types of nodes for either KBC or KCB. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it doesn't apply to you, so don't worry. But it just a reassurance that for those for whom it does apply, people that bought large amounts of that cryptocurrency and then kind of did a holding or a staking that they get monthly rewards on, you will also be rewarded for that, is what he's explaining.
Für Masternodes und Stacks erhalten. Die Implementierung der Blockchain wird auch.
So there's multiple trading platforms that the company has already. It's not stock exchanges, that's a bad translation. They're cryptocurrency exchanges. This is why I thought I'd do it over in English, because the translation is not so good sometimes. But the company already has the KBC, for example, listed on 15 to 17, I forget the exact number, different exchanges, including Karatbars' own cryptocurrency exchange, Karatbit, obviously. And that will be the new coin, the gold-backed coin. This, let's call it the UNV, will also be done, and it will be put out, of course, in the partner exchanges that Karatbars has. So that's the first step.
Börsen wird sehr sorgfältig erfolgen und zuerst bei unseren Partner-Exchange stattfinden. Registrierte Masternodes und Stackings.
So this is again kind of talking about some of the people in the older system with master nodes and full nodes and so forth. So another program they had was KBC's put into a gold vault. Again, if you're a Karatbars affiliate, just watch in the back office, you'll get more information about that. But there was something called Gold Vault. And for the KBCs that you have in the Gold Vault, you will now have a chance to put those into this new system starting the 1st of July. So that's another advantage. You'll be able to convert that to the new stablecoin. And you'll also get 25% in the month of July. Even actually there's you get sort of grandfathered in even if you haven't had your KBCs in the Gold Vault for a whole year. So it's pretty generous from the company.
Die KBCs nicht ein Jahr im Gold Vault aufbewahrt haben, erhalten Sie nach einem Jahr das vereinbarte Gold. Bonus
Univol. So this is BUNB. Those can also be exchanged or will be exchanged for the, and he's using again the term security coin. It's the stable coin. It's the new cryptocurrency. So everybody that has that BUNB will exchange that for the new cryptocurrency, BUNB, and get a lifetime residual income 0.02% for the stable coin. So forget this security coin stuff. That's in German, but it's not a good translation here in English. It's called stable coin.
Für den Security Coin 0,02% Transaktionsgebühr lebenslang.
So your BUND, again, if you have it, you know what it's talking about. You'll get, you exchange 7 BUND for 1 stable coin, right? So 7 BUND will be equal to the value of 1 of these, right? It's pretty simple.
7 Bonus Universe ist ein Security Coin.
Stable coin.
Ab 1. November öffnen wir.
Okay, another announcement. So there's been a lot of waiting for the cryptocurrency bank. It's actually been delayed quite a bit. There was plans to do another arrangement, which, as far as I understand, they deferred or canceled. They're coming back to that, the license for which they already have had for quite some time, license for a bank in Miami that they just kept frozen basically in their lawyer's office in Miami while they were pursuing these other options. They're not going to utilize this to launch a crypto card. So he's got the announcement for that here. That's starting on November the 1st.
Technologien. Sie erhalten eine Kryptokarte. Stellen Sie sich.
So this is the crypto card that we've been talking about over the last number of weeks. It's a cryptocurrency card. There are some out in the market, but this will have some unique advantages, an e-paper display, and you can use it for all the different things that you usually do. You can keep your digital assets safe, you can have them on deposit there. So secure storage of your digital assets. You can also use it to exchange gold for cryptocurrency in the ecosystem, the Karatbars ecosystem, and then be able to access the cryptocurrency. And then you can also start to regularly save up gold and store gold as a savings program. So he's just giving a little heads up, exchanging crypto, physical security, cryptocurrency, crypto-friendly card, and gold savings. So those are the big features. And then this is global, so you can spend your crypto credit card, debit card, really, wherever you want, much more. And he's explaining that they expect this to be very popular, as I'm sure it will be, because they have experienced people that they've brought in who are investors in cryptocurrency and finance. So those are the announcements. He's just encouraging us that we'll be kept updated on what's happening in the near future. Actually, on Wednesday, there'll be a lot more details about this. And he's wishing us all the best, of course, Harald Seiz. So just to recap, the stablecoin is being launched. We have a very strong encouragement to take action in the month of July. So again, I would just encourage you, we can't know more than what he's already just told us here. So wait until Wednesday when they will be giving a more complete disclosure about that, and also the new trading options as they announced last Wednesday. So there'll be announcements about both the stable coin and the trading platform. And of course, the third big launch that we have in July is our K Academy. So 3 huge launches, guys, in the month of July and going forward. K Academy, this stable coin, and the trading platform. And of course, we already had a massive launch with our multi-pack, our gold multi-packages. So a lot of things to invite people to take a look at in Karatbars. If you are not yet in Karatbars, for us, we have a link on YouTube. You'll see the video link below. Our link is there. We'd invite you to join Karatbars and take advantage of these beautiful systems. If you see this video from somebody else, they will have a link somewhere nearby, above or below. So smash the like button and join with whoever introduces this to you. And we'll keep you informed on all the latest developments. So without further ado, we'll thank all of you for joining us. Take good care, and we will talk to you on the next update. Bye-bye.